back to the Chronicles of Humanism, where we explore what happened this week in history and talk about what it has to do with humanism. In case you're not familiar, humanism is a philosophy that looks for ways to solve society's problems and answer life's big questions using reason, science, and critical thinking. I'm Kiwi Callahan. I'm a member of the Secular Humanist Society of New York, and today we're talking about
marriage. Marriage is what brings us together today.
why? Because it's June. And in the US and many other countries, June is considered wedding month. This tradition traces all the way back to ancient Rome, where the Roman goddess Juno was the protector of women, especially in the areas of marriage and childbirth. Her calendar month was June, therefore a wedding taking place during that month would be considered to be blessed by her. As you probably know, the Roman Empire eventually became the seat of Catholicism, and they abandoned the old Roman gods, but some of the old traditions stuck around, and this was one of them. And since much of the Roman Empire later became Europe, and then many Europeans eventually settled here, the tradition continues in the US today. For Americans in particular, June has also come to symbolize the idea of marriage equality because of two landmark Supreme Court decisions. On June 12, 1967, the Supreme Court ruled that states could not ban interracial marriages. And on June 26, 2015, they ruled that the states could no longer ban same-sex marriages. The strongest opponents to marriage equality have always been religious groups who say that because marriage has its roots in religion, these progressive decisions are disrespectful to those roots. Well, it is true that marriage has many ties to religion, but the rights, benefits, and obligations of a marriage contract have long been codified into civil law, which means that the custom has grown from its origins as a religious covenant into a cultural tradition shared by Americans as a whole, regardless of religious affiliation. In fact, many modern couples are choosing to have secular ceremonies without any reference to religion whatsoever. Couples are getting creative with wedding venues, going way beyond the neighborhood chapel and getting married in libraries, on farms, on mountaintops with no one around, you name it. And you no longer have to be married by a priest. You can find wedding officiants from every denomination and no denominations at all. You can be married by a justice of the peace or another government official. And many states allow you to marry without an officiant at all. You can marry each other without any third person being involved. The ceremonies themselves used to be confined to rituals laid out in religious texts, but now couples are writing their own scripts, pulling words from Bob Ross and Lord of the Rings and Shakespeare and even Winnie the Pooh. If you're a non-religious person planning a wedding right now, there are tons of great resources online to help you plan the perfect day. My two favorites are the Offbeat Bride blog, written by Ariel Meadows Stallings, a Seattle-based author, and A Practical Wedding, which is a feminist wedding blog founded by Meg Keane. You can also find resources on all things secular on our website at www.shsny.org. I'm Kiwi Callahan, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, stay curious!